So Africans are not happy for GoBlack2Africa to receive an award instead of Wode Maya.
The kind of video GoBlack2Africa is making on YouTube, if that was the type of video Wodemaya was making 5 or 10 years ago, do you think most of you in the diaspora would have been in Ghana?
Just because a creator talks about issues in Africa doesn't mean that he doesn't deserve to be awarded.
Go to his channel and scroll to his video. He doesn't bring people who talk good about Ghana, who are doing good investment, who are, making it in Ghana. He doesn't talk about that.
Imoro Sadat, what are you saying?
Even if the government of Ghana sees this kind of award and he sees that you're awarding GoBlack2Africa, the government of Ghana will be upset.
Well, let us look into that. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Ambassador Vix, and I am back with another awesome video. On this channel, we talk about the positivity about Africa and Africans. Today, I am filled with, energy, because what I'm coming to talk about here is very sensitive. It involves my two godfathers in the content creation environment or content creation world. That is GoBlack2Africa and Mr. Ghana Baby, Wode Maya. Last year, awards went on. That is first annual Diaspora Enrichment Awards. These awards were organized for African Americans in the diaspora who are contributing to the development of Africa, especially in Ghana. They are just trying to honor them or appreciating them for their good works in Ghana. Unfortunately, for some people, GoBlack2Africa was awarded. Unfortunately, people from Wode Maya's camp, were not happy because they believe that Wode Maya really deserved the award than, GoBlack2Africa. Of which, if you look into it very carefully, it is not true. I know most of you know Wode Maya and GoBlack2Africa. Those of you who do not know GoBlack2Africa is an African-American content creator who goes, all over the African continent and also talks about issues that are going on within those countries. And people are not happy with that. And because of that, they tag GoBlack2Africa as a negative person that do hate Africans, and especially they hate Ghanaians, because he is telling other people to be very careful anytime that they are wanting to make investments in Ghana. And Wode Maya is African content creator who also goes on the African continent to project the positive image about Africa. He engages with, entrepreneurs, people who are doing amazing stuff on the continent, goes on and goes to beautiful places just to show to the Western world that indeed the Africa that he projected to people is not like that. And so therefore, I am contributing to changing the negative narrative that you have about Africa. So more or less like GoBlack2Africa is bringing issues that most people, especially in the diaspora, do not know. And as much as these two content creators are doing slightly different things, they are all wanting to achieve the same goal. Now, why am I the best person to talk about this thing? All right. Like I said, they are both my godfathers. Let me use Wode Maya for example. I met Wode Maya at Accra, the Grace Gardens Hotel, after he came from, China. We sat down together with the sister Dukes, that is a fashion designer. We sat down, we talked, he gave me a whole lot of insight into YouTube and all that. So Wode Maya is kind of a positive person. He respects people, not just because of something that they have, just because, the person is a human being, and so therefore you're supposed to respect the person. Whether you are old or you are young, popular or not, Wode Maya will have time for you and, have conversation with you. If you think that you need his insight or expert knowledge, Wode Maya is going to do that. So I sat with him at Accra, the Great Gardens Hotel, and we deliberated a whole lot of things. Just as we know that Wode Maya is a positive, content creator. If you meet him in person, that is how he is. And GoBlack2Africa too also reacted to my video last year when I was in Ghana. I received a notification on YouTube that someone had, reacted to my video. When I went to see, it was GoBlack2Africa at that time. He was in the US. So I saw that, this man has reacted to my video. Let me go and see whatever he said in the video. And as a matter of fact, what he said in the video, was positive. So I think about a week or 2 weeks, then I received a message from him that, my guy, I'm in Ghana, so I want us to meet. I said, what? You are coming all the way from America to just to interview me? Then, we met at Palace Mall, we talked. I interviewed him and he also interviewed me. And we also talked, off camera. And everything went well. So I am the very, very best person to talk about some of these things, all right? So I saw a video, or I chanced on a video where my fellow creator, that is Imoro Sadat, shared his opinion on why GoBlack2Africa doesn't deserve to be awarded.
The first annual Diaspora Enrichment Award 2023. And this was actually organized to award African American and people in the diaspora community for their good works in Ghana and stuff. So the least person people expected to see on this award, platform or show is GoBlack2Africa. And not only was he there, he was actually there and they received an award. So a lot of people are really pissed off. And if you see the comments in the comment section, I think next year, you, the organizers of this award, must take consideration of some of the comments that come through, so to make a good outcome of what you're actually doing. Even if the government of Ghana sees this kind of award and he sees that you're awarding GoBlack2Africa, the government of Ghana will be upset because this guy doesn't actually portray anything good about Ghana. He, just like most African American, making good content about Ghana, speaking about Ghana, though they also express their challenges, but at least they say good things about Ghana before they even talk about the challenges. So just like others are talking good about Ghana, it's like GoBlack2Africa has deliberately said, no, if over 99% or 95% of you are talking good about Ghana, there have to be someone who talks bad about Ghana, and that person is me. So he dedicated his entire channel only talking bad things about Ghana, bringing people who only have bad experiences about Ghana. When have you ever seen him, bringing people with good experiences to share their good experience about Ghana? No. It's only when things, he only brings people who have bad experiences with Ghana. And that is why it's so sad for you to give such a person an award. So a lot of people are really upset. Go to his channel and scroll to his video. He doesn't bring people who talk good about Ghana, who are doing good investment, who are, making it in Ghana. He doesn't talk about that. So he is saying that, no, I've seen a lot of content talking good about Ghana. I have to dedicate myself to make bad content of Ghana. So that has made a lot of Africans and a lot of Ghanaians regard him as a black sheep of the African American community.
There are a few things in the video of which Imoro Sadat said, of which personally I don't side with him. In as much as he was trying to say that Wode Maya deserves to be awarded, indeed, Wode Maya deserves to be awarded, because we all know that Maya is doing great things, not for Ghana, but the whole continent of Africa, and Maya deserves to be awarded. But there are one or two things that I think Imoro Sadat didn't pay attention in regards to the awards and what goes into the award. And the whole content creation of GoBlack2Africa, to the extent that he, together with the people, especially the comment section of which I'll get there, were tagging GoBlack2Africa as a negative person who do not want the progress of Ghana. One, they were claiming that Wode Maya best deserved the award rather than GoBlack2Africa. The awards were organized for African American and especially those at the diaspora for their good work or their good stuff that they are doing to the development of Ghana. African Americans and those at the diaspora. Maya is in Ghana. Maya travels all the way from Ghana to other African countries. Maya is not African American. Maya is an African, and so therefore he doesn't fit into that category. You understand me? Go and check it out. 2, GoBlack2 is not a negative person. When I hear, when I chance some comments coming from people that GoBlack2 is a negative type of person, I wonder, because I've met him personally, we've talked. His niche of content is all about talking about issues that other creators are not doing. Because in your video, you are saying that, there are more than 90% of positive content creators out there, but GoBlack2Africa is acting like a black sheep. We understand, no problem for you to call him a black sheep. We don't have a problem. But we all can't do the same content. So while other people are talking positive about Africa, just as me, he also wanted to bring issues in Africa so that we will be aware about some of these issues. GoBlack2Africa sometimes talks about you should be very careful when you are wanting to invest in Ghana. And it is something that you are supposed to pay attention to, because you and I are aware that recently Michael Blankson, there was a news that Michael Blankson said that he came to Ghana to invest, I think, $1 million or so. And unfortunately, the government has used his investment together with other people to go and pay government debts. So if such a person is telling you to be very careful when you're coming to make investments in Ghana, are you trying to tell me that he's tarnishing the image of Ghana? He's trying to make people aware. And I know that you are also into business. You help people to buy lands and all that. You are aware that other people at the diaspora, they complain of, people duping them, land litigation and all that. You are aware. So why is it that someone shouldn't go and buy land from other person, but the person should come and buy from you? And I've seen your content that you are creating content about people, African American, complaining about lands and all that. I've seen all those content. So GoBlack2Africa is wanting to talk about some of these issues. We are supposed to even thank him for doing that, because he is creating the awareness out there that I am not discouraging you not to come and make, investment in Ghana or in any other African country of which you are wanting to do your investment. But then, if you're wanting to do that, make sure you do your due diligence. You do your research and know that you are contacting the right people. Because I know people who are complaining about the property that they bought in Ghana, of which there are litigations and all that. And some of them can't even come onto the continent. They are busy out there. So some of them have even left the property for those people. So do you want the people out there just to make any sort of bad decisions? People work hard for their money, and so therefore we are all supposed to thank GoBlack2Africa for bringing those issues. For example, if GoBlack2Africa tells us that Ghana has, bad roads, and the media also picks it, the media bashes the government. Few years to come, the government solves, the bad or the dilapidated roads in Ghana. GoBlack2Africa has done a good job. That is when Wode Maya will come in and tell you that, Ghana is beautiful. The Western media even thought that, Ghana, we don't have good roads. This is the good roads that we are having. So it's just like GoBlack2Africa will tell you about the issues that there's, bad stuff here. The institutions that are supposed to go and fix those things will fix it. And Maya will come and tell you that, there's this beautiful place here of which the Westerners are not aware. So let me go and showcase to them. So both of them are more or less like doing the same thing, but in a different way. You understand me? 3. Appeared on his channel are negative people. They talk negative about Africa. I'm sweating. Please subscribe to the channel so that, you subscribe and you share the video so that I'll get more money to buy AC, to fix AC in the next 2 months so that I'll create more content, feel comfortable to create more content for you to enjoy. All right? So let us continue. You were saying that all the people that appeared on his channel talk negative stuff about Africa, right? But have you flipped through your channel to even see GoBlack2Africa interviewing me about my experience in Ghana with Asians? Did I talk negative stuff about Ghana? See, I understand that you are wanting to appreciate Wodemaya for his good works. Understand. But you and I know that sometimes someone doesn't fit into a particular category. You don't force the person to be there. Just like you are putting a square peg in a round hole. You know that I picked my inspiration from Wodemaya. I'm talking positive stuff about Africa, positive stuff about Ghana. But when there are issues for me to talk about bluntly, I will do that. I am going to do that. Just as in my next episode, I'm going to talk about, how foreigners are being extorted at the Ghana Kotoka International Airport. When the foreigners come, they extort money from them. When I talk about some of these things, doesn't make me a negative content creator. You think that Wodemaya is speaking about positive things. I've been following his channel, but GoBlack2Africa wanted to try to tell us that, there's this thing that I think that I am supposed to open the people of Africa and also the rest of the world eye to. Because if I don't open their eyes to, it's going to be a detriment to them. So let me do that so that anytime that they are wanting to go into that area or that sphere, they'll be very careful in doing that. Doesn't make him a negative content creator. I have heard you tell the organizers of the awards that more or less like they do not know what they are doing. And they should learn from what other people are saying so that they'll do better in 2024 awards. I don't know that what you're going to do the same thing in 2024. Imoro, you don't know better than the organizers. And I know that sometimes we all share ideas to the comment sessions, to the feedback that we get from people from the awards, so that day in and day out, we become better on the things that we do. but you do not know better than them. You talking and wanting to fix Wode Maya in a category of which it doesn't belong convinces me that you do not know even the people that, even qualify to be in that sphere. They organized the award for African Americans and also diasporans who are doing stuff within the African continent. They didn't organize the awards for Africans who are not in the diaspora. Or is it because Wode Maya traveled to Canada or US, so automatically he's an African American? Let us try as much as possible, in as much as you are going to criticize people, let us criticize people constructively, not destructively. You are just trying to tell GoBlack2Africa that whatever that he's doing is bogus, it's trash. You are just trying to trash GoBlack2Africa brand that he has built for more than 10 years. You're going to just throw it in the mud just like that. But the same person that you are criticizing destructively has been awarded by people who are more knowledgeable, people who are more experienced, people who have explored more than you have done. I watch your content, you talk about business, you talk about stuff. I like you so much. I first saw you on TikTok when you were talking about, Islamic teachings and all that. That's when I saw you. Then I came on YouTube and I also saw your content. I can never sit here and trash your efforts. I can never sit here and say something negative. I can never sit here and talk bad about you, knowing that me, myself, I do not know the ins and outs of whatever that you do. GoBlack2Africa is a creator that is helping the African continent. If you're in contact with Wode Maya, he will even tell you that he doesn't fit in that award. Wode Maya will tell you that indeed GoBlack2Africa is doing amazing stuff for the continent. Maya understands some of these things. Maya understands some of these things. He's not taking some of these things to heart. He's just enjoying life because he thinks that anything that belongs to him or anything of which he deserves, automatically that thing will come to him, and no one can seize that. In Africa, no one's brand is bigger than Wode Maya. You might have more subscribers than Wode Maya, but regards to how people are engaging, how his content resonates with people in Africa, he's the best. And even up to now, Maya should have even more than 100 million subscribers. If you and I will be honest, Wode Maya up to now should even have more than 100 million subscribers. So the number of subscribers that Wode Maya is having, it is even with the Africans that are not even helping him. I'm sweating. Okay? So Imoro Sadat, I like you so much. I want African Americans to know that anytime that you sense challenge or challenges, they are opportunities. Anytime that you experience challenge, difficulty, problems in a particular place, it is in a way opportunity for you. So if GoBlack2Africa is telling you that anytime that you're wanting to do investment here, be very careful and rate the perfect people or the best in business people who are clean and do business with them. I think that is just trying to say that rate the best people. We know Africa as a continent has so many challenges. But the earlier we recognize that those challenges are opportunities for us, they're better. If we don't seeing challenges as challenges rather than challenges as opportunities, I think that Africa is not going to move forward. It's about time we learn to unite ourselves, respect people and their work, and know that Africa belongs to us. And so therefore, how are we going to contribute in our capacity in the arena that we belong so that we promote Africa to the people? Just as I sit here, I talk about Ghana, I talk about Botswana, I talk about the bad stuff that people are doing. I even talk about, Caucasians who are depicting the Ghanaian culture elsewhere. I talk about some of these things. In a way, what am I doing? I'm just trying to propagate Africa, Ghana, and our culture to the world. So in my sphere or in my space, this is what I can do. Just as Wode Maya can also go to a place, a very beautiful place, to project to the people that this is indeed a good plan. So therefore, what you are saying about Ghana and Africa, that's not true. GoBlack2Africa can also go to this place and say that, hey, I said this is not going on well. So therefore, those who are the diaspora and even the main media in Ghana or in Africa is not all that highlighting on those kind of issues. I am bringing those issues at your doorstep. So be very careful when you are talking about, when you are wanting to venture, into those business with people. In a way, it's also trying to tell you that be careful and don't get scammed. Be careful and don't waste your hard-earned money. So please, let us treat ourselves as Africans. Let us be united. In unity, we are strong. In division, we are weak, and the Westerners can continuously to influence us and make us believe that we don't deserve better. I believe that Africa is today and Africa is the future. My name is Ambassador Vis. Subscribe to the channel, you comment, you like, and you share. I'm sorry, I'm sweating, but hey, it is what it is. See you next time in another episode. So good too. Mayande.